what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, man. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Janky Fabrications, man. In today's video, bruh, so many people been asking about this. They've been hitting me up in my DMs asking me, man, where's this project at? Where is this at, man? You must have gave up on it. You must have got rid of it. Bruh, today, what we gonna be working on, y'all, is the Ranger, bruh. Yes, we are about to be working on the Ranger, man. I finally got tired of this thing sitting, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna finally, I'm gonna start back working on this thing, man. Ready to get back on it, because I'm ready to pop out for the summer. Got some things lined up for it. Got a box right there just for it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to be working on that. And we got something else. I'm not gonna disclose what that is because I want it to be a surprise, but we got more goodies for the Ranger coming up in the next week or so. And let me just pull this off of here. So my early subscribers, y'all know that I was doing a little build on this thing, man. And I got this stuff right here, and then I kind of gave up on it. But got the motor mounts did, got the trans mount did, but I'm gonna end up redoing that stuff because I do not like the way it sits. We're gonna raise all this stuff up. We're gonna be redoing a lot of shit under the hood of the Ranger. So in today's video, what that box right there contains is 3-inch stainless exhaust, man. We're gonna be running it out of this old big old Terpsky. It's gonna run down, loop down around here through the back, straight back with the dual 3-inch blast pipes, but they're gonna have a 45 pie cut turn down, kind of how like my Honda is. So I'm gonna be doing those duals, so they're gonna go back and kind of like to the side. So that's the plan for it. But I do want to start doing some things on this so I can get back in the mood of working on it. But yeah, that's on today's agenda, or the days, being that it's supposed to rain. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I do just want to get at least the exhaust tack welded together, because you know I gotta TIG weld this and everything, so I gotta be back purging all this shit. But yeah, man, K24 Ranger is about to get some loving. Y'all remember I did all this stuff, man, and it didn't rust it, but this is all getting painted. Everything's getting painted, the frame's getting painted. I'm probably gonna end up pulling this motor out when I get done with the build so I can neaty everything up. But yeah, man, intercooler down there looking good. But yeah, I'm super excited. Hope you guys are excited to actually see some more content. Y'all can see it's been, you know, harvesting parts and shit. Inside's looking busted and disgusted, but not for long, man. Y'all just stay tuned. I'm telling you, you won't want to miss what we got coming up for this truck. But I'm gonna get that box right there. I'm gonna lay the exhaust out here so we can see what we got. And like I said, we're gonna show you how we kind of, well, I'm gonna show you how I kind of want to run this exhaust and stuff, man. So yeah, I'm gonna get that stuff laid out right quick. Shit got a little weight to it. So guys, yes, this is what we got for the truck, man. We're going to be coming out of here with a tight pie cut. We're going to be looping down, and then we're going to be routing around there and shooting down the back right there. So yeah, y'all know that I did this the last time with the pie cuts and stuff. Came out pretty damn decent. I want that exhaust to come back something like that. Come down with a straight piece right here. The angle over, well, yeah, to come up 45 that way. And then when we come out of the turbo with that bend, it'll kind of be like this. Well, you can make pie cuts do a tighter radius bend than just like regular use. Cause see, this would kind of be off, which I probably could. But I mean, pie cuts, I could probably use this, but pie cuts would just look so much more badass coming off of that turbo. So some of y'all may remember before I did YouTube, people that's been following me for years, this turbo was going on my Tahoe build that I was doing. But around the time that I was building the Tahoe, we were moving, and it just was too much shit for me to take with me from my old place. So I kind of had to ditch the Tahoe and sell the parts and all this shit. But this is the Downpipe or whatever that I had on the Tahoe. sad boy welds. That was before I had a good welder. But I want to use this flange. Instead of me paying down 40 bucks for another flange, I figure I'll just cut that off there and try to reuse it. I could throw this thing in the lathe and cut it maybe from the weld here. I guess I'm gonna try to do that right quick so I can throw the flange on this turbo, and then we can get to cutting the pipe and stuff like that, so we can start, you know, tack welding this stuff together. I need to move this car out of the garage. So yeah, a lot of shit going on, man. Like I said, I am glad to be working on the Ranger again. I done got tired of, you know, just looking at it sitting in my yard. And I figure, hey, I work on everybody else's shit. I need to work on my shit as well. So, yeah. Big Ranger things going on in mine. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned. Damn Walsh trying to build a nest in my shit. All right, y'all. So we finally got this clean. I'm guessing clean enough to work with after I done burnt like 3 of my damn tips for my lathe. After I done burned like 3 of those to a round. Now I got this clean so I can work off of it, trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. So I'm guessing what I need to do is I'm gonna have to start with one of these, because I'm gonna use the flare tip, being that this is so big of an opening with the mild steel that was on here, which is that part. It's a little bit thicker than this stainless is, so it was able to fill up the hole a little bit better. So I'm gonna have to fill that in. But anyways, guess I'm gonna come off of here, angle it a little bit this way, come off with a straight, angle it here, angle it down, and then go on at the bottom. So we have plenty of room here for a you know, a bend, but I don't want to make too big of a bend because I am gonna have to put that alternator like right here, so it's gonna have to be a fairly tight bend coming off of there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I can just really cut this down here, probably about half of that, and then cut this here and get it in there and get that tack welded. Guess I'm gonna take the bandsaw, dig the bandsaw away from all this shit back there, and throw one of these straights in there and cut it. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. Hopefully it works out. So all right, y'all. So I had to get my calculations and stuff right for the bandsaw, but I got the first 2 pieces cut. So basically, like I said, a lot of y'all may know, a lot of y'all might know, but pie cuts are the way to get the tightest bend possible that you need. So like I said, being that this is gonna come out of here and loop down, we need this to be pretty tight, because like I said, I will have an alternator on here where the water pump used to sit. The alternator sit right here, so I want to make sure I have as much clearance on the front as possible. So like I said, we're going to be coming down with this, making a loop right here and shooting out towards the side. So like I said, first 2 pieces are cut. I'm gonna put them about right there. I'm gonna line these 2 up, and then I'll just keep making these pie cuts. I got the bandsaw set at 10 degrees. If I need more, I will just make my degree angle wider. That'll give me a wider portion here at the top, making that tighter. But yeah, I'm gonna cut these at 10 degrees and see where it comes out. I said it's gonna come out of there. So I'm gonna take this off and tack that on and tack this piece right here to it, so we can start, you know, looping that down. So now I'm gonna hook up my TIG welder. I gotta convert everything over. My welding table is pretty damn junky, so I'm gonna have to clean that off so I can weld on it. Y'all see all this shit there, bro. I got so much shit here in this little bitty space, and I need a bigger space, man. I definitely need a bigger space. The last time I TIG welded something big, well, yeah, that was my intercooler setup, and this right here, y'all know that this is from, well, some of y'all may know this. This exhaust manifold is from a S2000. Intake manifold is from an S2000, and I had to cut a flange from a eBay K24 because those two engines are different. I thought they was the same, being that the intake manifold would work, but it wasn't over here. These two right here was close together, these two middle runners. So I used my titanium unlimited to TIG weld this together, and this was a scratch start. I did the same thing with this. It was scratch start, and it was a pain in the ass to weld. But now, since we got the alpha TIG over there, it's gonna make this a hell of a lot better, because, or a hell of a lot easier on top of that, because I have a foot pedal and I don't have to do that scratch to start shit. So this should look pretty damn good, should look way better. All right, y'all excuse my very junky workspace. Your boy ain't been able to clean up, but I'm gonna attempt to get this tacked with this big ass gap. Turn my amps up, since this is such a thick piece of material. Try to get a little bit more over here. All right, so got a little flow right there. This is so thick, it's hard to melt that. Plus I gotta do a little bit of extension on my tungsten to get down in there. So now we're gonna tack this piece on here. All right, so we got this tacked up, 4 spots. Yeah. Guess we'll put this back on the truck and we will proceed with cutting the pieces. All right, so got it put back on the turbo. So now we can continue cutting and mocking up these pieces. So I am going to flip this and cut another 10 degree. So I'm gonna cut it, turn this over, and chop that right quick, and we'll see where it sits. All right, so got my next piece cut. You can kind of see where I'm going with this, but I'm going to have to make my stuff a little tighter. So I'm gonna have to cut a bigger, right here, I'm gonna have to cut a bigger degree so I can get these bad boys to curve a little bit tighter. So I'm probably gonna cut the next one a little bit wider and a little bit slimmer here so I can get that tight bend to start forming. All right, y'all, so a little update. A few pieces later, we got that curve right there, and I'm thinking we can come off with one last pie cut and take it into a straight right here. I'm going to weld these back to back 45s because I think, let me see if I can do this with one hand. Show you guys how I think it could come off. So, all right, so it will come off like that. Going to the downpipe, coming down here with a straight, and then probably like a little 45 or something right up here. So I'm thinking about going ahead and welding these back-to-back 45s. I'll go ahead and weld those, and that'll be a direct drop down right there. I'll put that as low as possible because I do plan on trying to keep my heater core right there. So This will be blocked off for the air conditioner shit, and this will be for the heater core. So thinking about just keeping that stuff right there. Should be enough room tucked down there coming through here. So I'm gonna tack weld these two pieces together, and then I guess I will cut that piece right there. I don't know how long I may need to cut it. All right, y'all, so it has been a little minute. I had a customer drop a trailer off, but look at this, y'all. Yeah. So I think I'm a V-band it. Yeah, right here. So I did make sure that the oil filter was screw off, and this right here lines up. I just need a little short piece of pipe. Let me see, can I get somewhere where y'all can see it? This will go like that. Oh, yeah, like that. So I'm gonna put the V-band on it. I think it should be enough to clear. Hopefully. If not, I'll V-band it back here. So my V-bands did come through. So I'm gonna open this up right quick. They just came in today. All right, so we got both V-bands right here, and I got my Ever Energy 10AN fittings that I'm probably gonna pop right here and back there with an oil catch can set up like right up in here somewhere. But yeah, let's see. All right, so let's do a test fit. Oh, so yeah, that'll fit. I don't know if y'all can see that, trying to one-hand this, but it'll fit with plenty enough room to take the oil filter off. Still, I got the oil filter screwed off down there, so should be good enough. So after a little bit of fighting, I finally got that giant routed, man. Finally got that giant routed. So I'm gonna have to cut the welds on that down there, because you can kind of see how it's pointing towards the middle of the truck. Not bad, but I'm gonna re-angle it. But that V-band worked out real good. I can get the oil filter on and off without taking the having to take the downpipe off or anything. So let's see. So yeah, you can take that oil filter off. That's a plus. All right, y'all, so yeah, I got it where I needed to go. Now I just gotta weld everything up. I gotta back purge this whole thing and weld it up. I'm not no pro TIG welder, so y'all don't come for me in the comments. I know it's a lot of y'all pros out there to be, you know, sitting on YouTube and shit and be like just critiquing folks shit. I won't get to that today because yeah, it's getting dark and it's gonna take me a minute to weld it up. But I gotta pick up all this shit right here, and I gotta weld that trailer right there in the morning. So yeah, I gotta get all this shit put up. But that wasn't too bad, man. It wasn't bad as I thought it was gonna be. All right, y'all, so it is currently the next day, man. It's late start to the day. I thought it was gonna rain last night because it was drizzling and stuff like that, acting like it wanted to rain. So what I did is I just went ahead and took the exhaust off. Got it right here. Yeah, I can see it. Took the exhaust off and gonna be just fully TIG welding it up. By the way, y'all, this is not my name. Y'all gonna be like, bruh, he been lying the whole time. This is not my name, bruh. This is the company that I used to work for. They make good work shirts. I guess I'm going to clean my workspace up and try to get that done. Like I said, I gotta find some hose to put on my back purge, which is right here. This is my back purge, my poor man's back purge. I got to get a hose to go from here to the one side of the workpiece so we can back purge this thing. I think I should have enough gas to fully do what I need to do. All right, y'all, so we are done, about 90% done with the pipe. I haven't welded this gap right here yet because I gotta save some argon because I have to weld a 18-wheeler, what is this, intercooler. I gotta weld those holes up, so I'm almost out of argon, so I have to preserve argon for that job. I say I get, once I finish that, I'll come back, go get my bottle refill, come back and weld this up. But man, this is not at all how I was hoping this to really turn out, because for one, I tried to have some airflow in here, so I opened up that window. The breeze kept blowing through, messing up my argon flow, my shielding gas, so I kept having to regrind tungsten. There where y'all seen me kept having to regrind, because when the wind would blow, it would blow my shielding gas and mess up my tungsten. Then on top of that, I had this garage door open, so mosquitoes was tearing my ass up, man, and it was so uncomfortable. I wasn't comfortable at all welding with my welding position, so this didn't turn out how I was really wanting it to, but it'll do. So I got this V-band on here, so this wouldn't warp. So I'm gonna let this cool right quick, bust this V-band off of here, and then we're gonna put it on the truck and see what it looks like on the truck, man. I still haven't welded that other part because I'm just gonna wait. What is up, y'all? It is Monday. I have went and got the bottle refilled. I got the valve cover off so I can go ahead and weld them AN fittings in there. So there is the valve cover. Here is the ports or the bungs. Probably gonna weld them both. Probably about right there. I did make a video yesterday, which was Sunday. I made a video earlier in the day, but something happened with my computer and the SIMS card, or not the SIMS card, but the memory card, and it would not read, so I had to go through and format that memory card. Basically in the video that I made yesterday, I was just showing the exhaust off, being that we had some daylight out here, and my phone is causing for rain, or it's calling for rain, and like literally the whole week all the way up to next weekend, but the weather has been holding out, so I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like in the daylight. So like I said, nothing real pretty, but it'll do. I see I forgot a little spot right there. I'm gonna have to go back over, but yeah, this is pretty much it, man. I'm gonna cut that pipe right there and angle it over, weld it up, so that'll be done. And I would go ahead and powder coat. I think I'm just gonna powder coat this wrinkle red because I want that OG color, man. But I'm not going to powder coat it just yet because my oven, I have not converted it to a one piece yet. It's still dual oven, so I gotta cut the center section out. So I won't be powder coating it just yet, but I am gonna go ahead and weld those AN fittings in there. So I guess I'm gonna do that, and then I'll weld this pipe up, and that'll be the end of that chapter for this. Anyways, I'm about to get this valve cover, get the paint stripped off of it, just in this one spot right here, so I can weld these bungs on here. And yeah, that'll pretty much wrap up today's, this segment of the build on the truck. All right, so this is done now. I don't know what I did different from when I first welded the other stuff than what I welded today, because I mean, the welds look a hell of a lot better, a lot neater. I don't know, but anyways, I'm gonna let this cool down at the V-band before I take it off and put it on there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the valve cover and set it back on, and yeah, that'll be it. But welds look a lot better. Like I said, this is all a learning thing for me. Ain't like I'm just out here making it seem like I'm the best, but yeah. All right, y'all, so just got done welding this stuff up, man. Welded that little bung on there that sticks out, welded that closed, and these are the bungs for the catch can. Not perfect, but will do. I'm still learning this TIG stuff, man, so y'all gotta forgive me, but yeah, I'm gonna take this over to the truck, and we gonna just slap it on until I get ready to powder coat it, which I'm going to be dipping it in some solution to kind of clean this whole thing up. That'll get the debris from the aluminum chips and stuff, that'll get that out, and clean all that up in the inside. So gotta get a tank for that, but in the meantime, that goes on there like that. And get our oil cap. Yep. That's done, and I'm gonna throw this pipe on here right quick. All right, y'all, so downpipe is on. Everything is done on the valve cover. So yeah, man, that's it. Yeah, for the most part, man, downpipe is done. But yeah, that's about it, man. It's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Yeah, I'm satisfied. Now I gotta also get, cause I'm gonna pull this motor out as well. When I get everything done, I gotta get a bung to put down there for the oil drain. I wanted to do it back into the timing cover, but that pipe is in the way. If I'd have looped this down a little bit more and bought it up, I probably could have. And I mean, I could put it in here. I don't know, I might can get it in there still. We'll try it and see. Yeah, a little small shit. I want to get the radiator and get the what is that, the water pump, and get my damn oil catch can right here, and those hoses will come out and go straight to there. So yeah, other than that though, that's about it, man. That has been another episode of Janky Fabrications. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Like I said, you don't want to miss a lot of stuff I'm trying to pump out, especially on the truck, man, because the truck is about to get start back getting attention and love to it. Got a few little tricks and stuff for the angle mod that I want to do on here. I did cut and shorten the knuckles, but I want to do something else so I can get a little bit more angle. So yeah, we're gonna be pumping out some videos on the Ranger. Like I said, if that's content that you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button and those notification bells. But yeah, appreciate you guys for tapping in, and until the next one, we out. Peace.